Welcome to another ActionFeatures.net Toy Talk review. This one is a sort of a combo review because we got both the figure and the suit to do. We're going to basically show you how I can drop a hat off of a figure without even trying.
Wow, that's easy.
Pretty impressive, huh? How to put together this Rhodey, or the parts that went into building this Terrence Howard Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. You ready? I know you're ready. Alright, we'll start with the body. The body is a Hot Toys TTM-10, True Type 10, which is the slim African-American body that was released a couple years back. A lot of times with Hot Toys, when they release like a regular just buck body, they'll put a head on it that's obviously modeled after an actor.
Right.
In this case, they released this head on this body that is obviously meant to be Terrence Howard from Iron Man 1. And so this release came out and everybody's like, oh cool, we can make a Rhodey, but there was never a good outfit for it. And then this company, ZC World, released this men's Homes? I don't know how to say that. Homes? MH10, we'll just say. MH Volume 10, which is basically a Air Force outfit, an Air Force dress outfit, I believe it's Air Force dress, to put onto a body to make a Rhodey. Cool. They're also releasing a body, or their own bodies with a head that looks like Terrence Howard, but I think the Hot Toys True Type is a little bit better.
So I have a question. Are they going to make an Iron Man 2 Rhodey? I
don't know.
I like the first Iron Man.
I do too. And we'll talk about that right now. How about we do that? Okay. There's a good chance that eventually, especially since Don Cheadle is now back in Iron Man 3 and he's an Iron Patriot and things like that, I think there's a pretty good chance that Hot Toys might end up releasing eventually just a Lieutenant Rhodes. Or, you know, an alternate head where the full helmet is off. For Iron Man 2, with their War Machine, they did a helmet where the face mask comes up, and it was the Don Cheadle Rhodey inside. But there's a chance that they'll do the whole full interchangeable head thing with whenever they do Iron Patriot or War Machine.
My favorite War Machine, War Machine.
I think he's a better Rhodey.
He wasn't War Machine, no.
He wasn't War Machine, no, he was just Rhodey.
He wanted to wear the mark.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah, I remember he looks at it and he's like, next time, baby. So I really liked Terrence Howard in the role. I bought him more as Rhodey. I don't have a problem with Don Cheadle. I think he's a good actor and he's fine as War Machine. I just buy him. I buy Terrence Howard as Rhodey a little more than I buy Don Cheadle.
Kind of like the Edward Norton thing with Hulk.
Yeah, well, I like Mark Ruffalo though.
I know. I was saying that you like the Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, I like Mark Ruffalo more than Ed Norton. Well, in this case, I just think that he fits the Rhodey look better. And Rhodey should be a guy that looks like he'd probably kick your butt even outside the costume. Right. And I think that Terrence Howard portrays that a little better than Don Cheadle does. Right. So I've always wanted a Rhodey, a Terrence Howard Rhodey. If I were to have just a Rhodey, I would want it to be Terrence Howard Rhodey. Right. So I'm really glad that Hot Toys had made this True Type with this head, and now ZCW has come forward with this outfit to put onto it. Now the body itself, the TTM-10, comes with two sets of hands. One sort of pointing and one sort of relaxed open hands. And then a standard stand, which I have just the bottom of it for now, but the top of it's there too, with nothing on it. So it comes with that, and then of course the nude buck body, which is a slim body. Maybe not the perfect fit for him, but it's great because there's all these layers of clothes for this outfit. So with that slim body, it kind of bulks him up with that slimmer build. The other body, like I said, the ZCW is doing a body too because this body is a few years old and it's kind of expensive. They usually go for like 90 to 100 bucks for a packaged one, maybe even more sometimes. So it's kind of tough to come by this body. Even loose, it's kind of tough. Even finding just the head is tough. But the new one, it makes a good fill-in. I just don't think it's as good as this one. Right. So I'm glad I have this one. So that's it for the body. It's awesome. Great head sculpt. Looks a lot like Rhodey from the first film. The
people that do that, they make the heads are obviously an actor. I hope they make an Obadiah Stane.
Well, they already did Obadiah. Hot Toys did.
A full Obadiah?
No, but they did the head inside the Ironmonger.
Yeah, I was saying that'd be cool if they gave it a full...
Oh, like a full body?
Yeah.
No, they usually do it for something where they're not going to do the release. Like they did a Gambit-looking head on the one, which I used for my custom Gambit. And they did a couple of other ones where obviously it's meant to be that actor or character.
The other ones?
I do not. I just only have those two. Well, I had the other heads that I've used off the buck bodies, but they weren't superhero ones.
What?
I don't know. Let's just move on to this stuff.
Okay.
So the MH10, which is the outfit that this is on, we'll kind of go through what it comes with. It comes in this really nice box. Yeah. You slip this thing off, and inside it's like a slip case. which is really, this is real dusty, sorry about that. You okay there, man? Mm-hmm. It's a nice slipcase, and inside you have these body pieces, which obviously mine is off of there now, that have the outfit on them. And then it's got this long row of little sealed thingies, which are extra hands and extra feet, that I'm sure are for their body, because the complexion on this is too light for the Hot Toys True Type body. So these extra hands and pegs and all those things won't really work if you're going to use the body I used. It's got ankle extenders and things like that, but again, the skin tone's off. The ankle extenders might be just fine because you don't really need, those are going to be covered up anyway. As far as other things you might not need, it comes with this really nice overcoat and belt piece, but I don't remember him ever wearing an overcoat in the film, so I didn't even bother to put it on him. It's very nice, looks awesome, but I didn't have a use for it, so it just stays in the box. He also comes with this little visitor badge, which he wore in the film at one point, but mine didn't have the little connector piece. So all I have is the badge. Not a big deal. I don't really care that much. I want to use it anyway.
What scene was that he used it?
I don't know, when he was visiting something Stark was doing. I remember seeing a publicity still where he's got the visitor badge on there. He also comes with a set of dog tags, and these actually have on them, it says Rudolph Rhodes, and it's got like an Air Force number and things like that. Yeah, I don't know why they call him Rudolph Rhodes.
Because he went to the North Pole and visited.
Waka Waka. So that's on there, and I didn't bother to put them on because they're hidden anyway. And then as far as the rest of the thing, it's all on him right now. He comes with some Air Force, you know, his badges of honor. I don't know what they call them. His fruit salad is what some people call it.
What?
All this like different colored like awards and things like that he's earned, and his wings and little things like that. It's also got a little name badge that's on there, and it says Rudolph, but you can't see it really when it's far away, so it's no big deal. All this stuff it goes on with pins separately, which I'm kind of like, I was kind of a little nervous about pinning them in there. It was a little tough to do that.
Right.
And you obviously want to do that before you put the outfit on. The outfit is in multiple pieces. You get the coat, which is one piece, and then he's got, I believe, an undershirt. Yeah, he's got an undershirt. He's got the blue button up. He's got the tie piece. He's got a belt, pants. He's got these long legging things, which I put on, but I don't understand what they were doing there. A nice pair of socks and a nice pair of plastic boots, which I think are just boots, and you slip the feet in, if I remember right. Yeah, you slip the feet in. But everything fits on him really well, and especially with that slim body, it makes the figure, I mean, it makes the clothes just fit really well. They don't look too bulky. They don't look too small. Everything just fits really, really nicely. The neck could stand to be just maybe a smidge longer, but I don't think it's that bad. I think it looks fine on display. He also has his little Air Force cap that fits on the head nicely. Turns out pretty well overall, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think I've never bought a ZCW product before, ZC World, but I think it's awesome. I think the tailoring is great. It just fits really well. All the little accessory pieces are fantastic. Very happy with the purchase. I think that clothing set is a little pricey, though. I think I paid $70 for it, for the clothing, which, I mean, I got a great deal on the body. All told, it's probably like a $120 figure, which is not that bad. One other thing I did get was Evil Face. I had an extra Iron Man stand, and Evil Face from the Sideshow forums, I had him make up a Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes label for me, so that way I could have an actual Iron Man stand with Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes on it.
Lieutenant Rudolph Rhodes.
It's not Rudolph to me. And I wanted to show you guys real quick how one of these Evil Face things works. You tell him what you want, he designs it, and then he sends you the stickered label. And that's basically just like that. You peel it off, you line it up with your stand, which sometimes it's a little tough when you have a full stand label to make it fit. Let me go ahead and just peel it. I sometimes just go ahead and peel the whole thing.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, I needed an extra... Oh, I just tore mine.
Aww.
Sorry. Well, ordinarily you wouldn't tear it. I'll be able to fix that, though. And since it's black, it really won't matter. But you fix it to the label, or to the stand, the empty stand.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and if you didn't tear it, it would look even better. But then you just stick it on there, and then it just, you know, is on the stand, and now you've got a stand that says that character's name or whatever, what you want it to say. So those are really great, and they're usually only, I think it's $5 for a full thing, and then $1 for the little name labels. Overall, I'm very happy with how this all turned out. It looks pretty sweet, especially getting him on that stand with that Evil Face front in front of it, and it looks just like a Hot Toys release.
I thought you put the red, I thought you just put a red thing on it.
I put a red one on the blank one. because I already had an Iron Man stand with a name plate on it. So I went ahead and used the extra True Type one just as a plain old Iron Man to throw with a Mark III battle damage. Very cool set. If you like the Terrence Howard Rhodey, that's the way to go. Build him up. Again, that True Type 10 is pretty expensive, so you may want to take a look at the ZC World body, and you'll probably be totally happy with it, just as is.
Right.
All right, I think we'll sign off on this one. So we'll see you guys next. Where are you going? We didn't even sign off.
Oh.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.